Hello, super second graders. Mrs. Russell here again to do Number Corner with you today. How did that penny challenge go? Were you able to figure it out? Well, we're going to take a look at what the answer was. If you didn't get a chance to solve it from yesterday, I'm going to go ahead and explain it again and then pause the video, try it out before you hear the answer. Let's go take a look. All right, here was the challenge. Your challenge was to take 10 pennies and start with them in this kind of triangle with 4 pennies on the bottom, 3, then 2, then 1. And your job was to try to see if you could get the triangle to flip by moving only 3 pennies. So if you haven't done it yet, this would be the time to pause. Otherwise, here is the answer. So once you have your penny set up, you have 3 moves to flip it. So here it is. 1. And don't worry, this took Mrs. Russell a really long time to figure out. 2 and 3. It is flipped. Awesome job if you were able to figure that out before watching this. All right, let's go now to look at our date for today. It's going to be a short number corner today. We just need to do the calendar piece and observation grid, and then we're all set. So today is Thursday, May 7th, 2020. If we flip over the card, this is another new one. Looks a lot like card 1. So let's take a look more zoomed in. Looks like today's is words. So we're going to go ahead and read this card, and your job is to try to figure out, maybe you want to draw the arrows on the paper, figure out which direction Joey is moving on the thousands grid. So here's card 7. Hop, Joey, hop. It's getting away. Remember, Joey's looking for something in the outback of Australia. You'll need to speed up. Add 130 more today. Add 130 more. So we need to figure out which way he's moving. It doesn't tell us today. So if we had to move 130 more, what direction do we need to move? Remember, we're starting at 240. So go ahead, I'm going to give you some time to think about which direction he needs to move first. All right, let's take a look. So when I think of the number 130, I see the number 130 more. So if we break 130 into 130, we can move those 2 separate numbers. So to start at 240, how do we move, or which direction should we move if we want to add 100 more? Which direction do we need to move? Right, down. The number's going to get bigger if we're adding. So we moved 100 more. Now we need to move that 30. So if we're adding 30 more, which direction should we move? Go ahead and point. Let's see those pointer fingers. Correct, we're moving to the right. The number is going to get bigger if we're adding more. So we're going to add 30. Count with me by tens. Ready? 10, 20, 30. And everybody say, what number did we land on today? Great, 370. Nice job, second graders. And we are going to color in that square green since it is all colored in today. Gotta go to present so you guys can see what that will look like. So today, 370. 370. Go ahead and grab a green crayon or colored pencil, marker, whatever you have, and color in today's square. And I'll meet you back at the observation grid. All right, last thing is the observation chart. Today is May 7th, 5-7. And yesterday, he landed at 240. Remember, our end number is always going to be where we start. So 240. And then this one was tricky because we didn't have the arrows. We had to figure that out. So we figured that out by knowing how we move on a thousands grid. When the number is getting bigger, we're adding, we're going down or to the right. So Joey, we split 130 into 100 and then 30 more. So we went down and then to the right. 10, 20, 30. 3 arrows. So starting at 240, it said on 130 more, so we're going to add 130, and we ended at 370. And that's all for today. So I'll see you back on Number Corners video tomorrow. Have a wonderful afternoon.